Hello, guys. Welcome. This is Living Meaning today. We're really close to the ending of this project, so pretty excited for this one. I have never listened to Living Meaning, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one. So let's start. Okay, a really sweet and soft intro to the album. I'm expecting this to sound as The Glowing Man, but like softer. I think that I know where they are going with their sound. So yeah, I don't mind it. I really like this kind of music. This kind of ambient, soft, more, I don't know, metaphysical sounds. I really love them. And contemplating sounds. It's something that I really like.
Right here and right now. Well, it's sucking us in, my impossible friend. Well, I'll follow you down with our limbs interlocked, folded in you, pulling us down with hands made of light and a line.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the change of, I don't know, of style in these new songs. Like they are going for a more ambient, soft folk music. And I really like it. I think that Swans does that just as excellent as they do the more aggressive stuff. So I really enjoy it. But it requires a different mood.
I am the hanging man.
actually wanted that outro to be longer. I thought that it was going to evolve into something else, but it didn't. Maybe if the song was longer. Here I'm noticing that the lyrics in this album become once again important, because in the Going Man, not that they're not good or important, but they are more, as I mentioned, they work more like decoration for the album, for the instrumentals. But here I'm seeing that he's paying more attention to the poems that he's writing. I call them poems because for me, Swans, it's like really abstract. Most of the time, it's very difficult to understand the analogies that he's doing, but you can find them beautiful even when you don't. So, even when you don't understand them. So, what else? Maybe if it was longer, I would like it even more. I think that this song could benefit if it were longer, because the riff it creates, it's really catchy. Anyways, let's continue with Amnesia.
There's a hole in your thin white skin. No, we'll never be clean again. The sun will not rise today. You children will stay where you lay.
Michael Gira really likes adding laughter to his tracks. It's really interesting. It reminds me of Just a Little Boy. There's another song with laughter. I think it's oh yes, the Look at Me Go. Yeah, I think it's Look at Me Go in My Father Will Guide Me Up. As I mentioned, lyrics here are more important than in The Glowing Man. He's paying more attention to the lyrics. I really like that because I love how poetic his lyrics are. Line where he says the president's mouth is a whore. When there's murder, the audience roars. It's like I don't remember Swans being that political since maybe their second album, since Cop or those albums from that era. I don't remember other lyrics being about, I don't know, being that explicit about politic things. and the refrain, or the, yeah, this amnesia part, it's probably some of the loudest thing they have done. I don't know how they achieved to do it so loud. It's really, really interesting.
I can beat it, but not know it, or not being. I won't touch it. I can reach this place. Let's
Okay, yeah, you can see the new direction in this album. They're definitely going for something else. I love that song. That was a really cool track. It's totally different though. It's like they are slowly abandoning that sound that makes the trilogy, and they are embracing something else, like something peaceful. It really makes me think and takes me back to the final track of the Glowing Man, and finally peace. It's like this is the peace of that he describes in that song. It's like finally we have taken out all that was inside us, and we need to embrace something else. We need to search for something else, and this is it. And it's really cool. I really like it. I love the use of the guitars in this song, and I don't know what instrument is that, but the little melody that appears by the middle of the track, it's sweet. It sounds amazing. way, that reminded me a lot of My Father Will Guide Me Up. That especially the first part, it's really similar to what they did with that album. I was not expecting it because I am feeling that the highest point of this album it's the softer tracks, like the title track. I think there is where the album is glowing more. Glowing. A lot of guitars in this album.
While clawing my sky, please open my chest.
Interesting and beautiful lyrics, especially the my cell phone died. Okay, really interesting and beautiful lyrics, especially in the first verse. While drinking your lake, while sucking your star, the closer I come, the further you are. No, there is no constraint, there is no because, there is no reward, but there's a place just for us. I really love that. Really romantic. It's like he's questioning God's existence through the contact with this other person, because in the verses he describes like this really close contact with that person, almost becoming one. And then when they achieve that, they question to themselves, who made us like this? No, what is the point of this? A really slow paced song. The end. This album it's pretty similar to My Father Will Guide Me Up. They have like this kind of slow paced folk, but at the same time experimental songs. They melt, and yeah, you get this. I'm not a fan of the noisy part. I love Swan's noise, obviously, but in this one, it felt, I don't know, it felt different. Idea of the fetus or a baby as a parasite or something like that has been explored by Jira different times, since I think since Soundtracks for the Blind. So nothing new, but interesting. And yeah, not a fan of this one. I think it's okay, but not a fan of the noise in this one. I think these kind of tracks are the highlight of the album. These soft, peaceful songs are really well done. It's not my favorite. I prefer the other one, Living Meaning, the title track. I think it does the same but better. But this one, it's pretty good. It's pretty relaxing. One thing I want to say is that this album feels longer than others. Maybe because it's just more songs than The Glowing Man, for example, but it feels longer. I'm not bored, but the songs are pretty slow, so I think that it requires a certain amount of patience. I mean, the riff it's cool, but I don't know. These kind of tracks remind me too much of My Father Will Guide Me Up. It's like this same kind of style that it's not. I think that it shows that this new sound it's like not too well defined, at least not for now. Like it's between the most peaceful tracks and these kind of tracks, so it goes from here to there, and I'm not sure if it works in the context of the album. I prefer the other tracks, to be honest. I prefer the other tracks. It's okay, but nothing special, at least for me.
In my throat, in a void of relief, if motion guts the sun, flesh is torn.
Now, those are the tracks that I like from this album. That was pretty beautiful, really, really beautiful. Yeah, I think the album works better with this kind of songs. This new sound that they are trying to achieve, it's really interesting.
I see your face in the mirror. My sacred wrong now uncovered. All dissolved into me. I'm breathing. Now I'm in you. Now I'm sure. Now I'm healing. Now I'm clean. All the same. I'm contained. Oil flesh. Unspoken names. Dissolving. Contorting. Reforming, distorting. I see your face in my mind, and I'm saying inside your particle.
That's a really interesting way to end the album. Totally different to the sounds presented in all the other songs, but that was really cool. That was a really cool song. So, final thoughts. Before saying that, I want to highlight this phrase: "You are my one annihilating thought." I love that, but I search and it seems that it's from a poem called "The Garden" from Andrew Marvell's. I need to read that poem because that line was really beautiful. You are my one annihilating thought. That's really beautiful. I liked it. I think it's the weakest after coming from the trilogy, but I think it's better than My Father Will Guide Me Up. So it's in the middle of these two sounds. I think it's a kind of step to something else. I'm really curious about how they will sound after this project because it's evident that they are becoming something else. I love this peaceful side of Swans. I loved it even in the beginning when we had, for example, these calm tracks in, where was it, Children of God. It had some really beautiful tracks with Jarbo's voice. Yeah, it seems like he's slowly coming back to those roots and creating something else. I think that's really interesting, but it has some tracks that I don't enjoy that much and that I think are not too well defined. So yeah, that's all. Thank you. Thank you, and we are close to the end, so be attentive. Remember, if you have some recommendations for me, you can leave them in the comments. So goodbye.